Now let us see the convergence of geometric series. Geometric series of the form a plus ar square plus and so on, where a is greater than 0, positive number. Now the given series will be convergent if the value of r lies between -1 to 1 or r belongs to -1 to 1, excluding the value of -1 and +1. In between the values of -1 and 0, 1, -1 to 1, the series will be convergent. Next, geometric series will be divergent to plus infinite if r value is equal to 1 or greater than 1, and oscillates finitely when r is -1, oscillates infinitely when r is less than -1. Test for convergence of sigma n equal to 1 to infinite 1 by 2n 2 power of n plus 3 power of n. Now let us solve this. Let the given nth term be un. Without this sigma, we have 2 power of n plus 3 power of n. Now take this 3 power of n common. We have 1 by 3 power of n into 2 power of n upon 3 power of n plus 1. Now this can be written as 1 by 3 power of n into 1 by 1 plus 2 by 3 whole power of n. Now let us take this, let this 1 by 3 power of n as some Vn. Now we have un is equals to Vn into 1 by 1 plus 2 by 3 whole power of n. Now take the ratio of these two. Now take the ratio of un by Vn is equals to 1 upon 1 plus 2 by 3 whole power of n. Now apply limits on both sides. Limit n tends to infinite, limit n tends to infinite. Now this will become 1 by 1 plus limit n tends to infinite 2 by 3 whole power of n. Now compare this limit n tends to infinite 2 by 3 power of n with this note. Limit n tends to infinite r power of n value 0 if r lies between 0 to 1. See here, taking this term as r. So here the value is r 2 by 3, that is lies between 0 to 1. So the limit will be 0. 1 by 1 plus the limit will be 0. So we will get 1 not equal to 0, a finite non-zero number. Finite non-zero number. So by comparison test we say that as sigma Vn we have taken 1 by 3 power of n, 1 by 3 power of n, right? If I expand this, this will become 1 by 3 power of 0. If I take n equal to 1, then I'll get 1 by 3. If I take n equal to 2, I'll get n square plus 1 by 3 cube and so on up to 3 power of n. Now this is a geometric series, right? geometric series with r value, right? Here I can modify this as 1 by 3 whole power of n, right? This is a geometric series with r value as 1 by 3, right? Now we have seen that if r value lies between minus 1 to 1, the series will be convergent, right? So this r value lies between minus 1 to 1. 1 by 3 means it lies between 1 minus 1 to 1. Since r lies between minus 1 to plus 1. So when r value lies between minus 1 to plus 1, we see that series will convergent. So sigma Vn is convergent, right? This r is a common ratio. R is a common ratio, that is second term by first term. Second term is 1 by 3 square, first term is 1 by 3. So this will become 1 by 3 only, or we can get it from this 1 by 3 power of n also. So sigma Vn is convergent. It implies that sigma Un is also convergent by comparison test. Comparison test says that both converges or both diverges together. Here sigma Vn, here this sigma Vn is convergent by this series, that implies sigma Un also convergent by comparison test. So the given question is convergent. This is convergent. Test for convergence for sigma n equal to 1 to infinite cubed root of n cube plus 1 minus n. Now let us see the solution for this. Let the nth term be un is equals to, we have cubed root of n cube plus 1 minus n. Now this can be written as n cube plus 1 whole power of 1 by 3 minus n. Now take this n cube common, we'll get n cube along with the power 1 by 3. Then inside the bracket we have 1 plus 1 by n cube whole power 1 by 3 minus n. Now these two will get cancelled. We have n common, right? N into 1 plus 1 by n cube whole power of 1 by 3 minus n. Now see here, compare this 1 plus 1 by n cube whole power of 1 by 3 with the binomial expansion 1 plus x power p by q equal to 1 plus this p by q will become the coefficient of x, p by q into x. Next term we have p by q into p by q minus 1, x square by 2 factorial, and so on. This is the binomial expansion. Now apply this binomial expansion to this term. So here this will become n into, we have 1 plus 1 by 3 into x value is n cube. Next we have 1 by 3 into 1 by 3 minus 1 into 1 by n cube square by 2 factorial and so on minus n. So this will become n into 1 plus 1 by 3 n cube plus 1 by 3. This will become, take LCM here, we have minus 1 minus 3 will be minus 2 by 3 this will become 1 by 2 factorial will be 2, 1 by n power of 6 plus and so on minus n. Now multiply this n inside, we have n plus 1 by 3, this will become n square, this n cube will become n square. After multiplying this n to the numerator, then these two terms will get cancelled, this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. We have 1 upon 3 into 3 is 9, n power of 5, this n power 6 will become n power of 5 due to this n multiplication and so on. So at last we have minus n. Now this n and this n will get cancelled, we have 1 by 3n square minus 1 by 5n power 5. Now take common n square from denominator, we have 1 by n square into 1 by 3 minus 1 by 9 n power 3, right? Here this side we have un. Now let us take this term, let us take this 1 by n square as some vn. Now un will become vn into 1 by 3 minus 1 by 9 n cube. Now take the ratio of un by vn, that will be 1 by 3 minus 1 by 9 n cube. Now apply limits on both sides, apply limits n tends to infinite, that is I am applying comparison test, un by vn is equals to limit n tends to infinite 1 by 3 minus 1 by 9 n cube. We know that when n tends to infinite, 1 by n tends to 0. So this will become 1 by 3 minus 1 by n cube value will be 0. So I'll get 0 here. So that will be 1 by 3 not equal to 0. That is a finite non-zero number, finite non-zero number. Now in comparison test we see that if this limit n tends to infinite, un by vn is L, that is finite number, then we see sigma vn. See here sigma vn value, we have taken 1 by n square, this is a p series, correct? This is a p series, 1 by n square is a p series with p value 2, that is greater than 1. When p is greater than 1, this sigma vn converges. It automatically says that sigma, if the ratio of un by vn is a finite value and this vn converges, then automatically un converges. So automatically un also converges by comparison test. By comparison test it is also convergent. So we got the answer for this series is convergent. Comparison test says both un and vn converges together or diverges together also. Here this is diverges together also. Here in this case what happened, vn converges, that's why un also converges by this comparison test.